Hello friends, I am Professor Shivaji Walke. In the course of Strategic Business Management, up to now we have seen about what is establishing strategic intent, which gives an idea about what organizations stand for or what is the intention or purpose of your organization by defining vision, mission statement, business definition, business model, objectives and goals of organizations. Then leads to second steps, that is strategic formulations. Before formulating any strategies, organization need to check the grounds by using this SWOT analysis. Through this external environmental appraisal and internal organizational appraisals. This SW for internal and these opportunities and threat for externals. Okay. Now organization is ready to decide or design various strategies at various organizational hierarchy levels. Okay. At top level, middle level and bottom levels. The strategies which are designed by top management, which called as corporate level strategies. Corporate level strategies like expansion strategies, stability strategies, retrenchment strategies and combination strategies. Then business level strategies and functional level strategies. These two strategies are not in our syllabus, but even though these business level strategies are differentiation strategies and focus strategies. In this differentiation strategies, organizations try to differentiate their product from competitors by adding some unique features or by giving some brand names or by running some different ad campaigns. Okay, organization is just trying to differentiate their product from their competitors. Then focus strategies. And that organization by name itself, organization is trying to focus on some segment or some part which gives them competitive advantages. Means those things they are doing great manner as compared to their competitors. Okay. Then now in today's session we are going to see about what is strategic analysis and strategic choices. So we will begin with strategic choices. Organization continuously face the challenges exercising the choice among alternatives. Choice is an ineligible part of decision making. Organization is continuously face the challenge among choice the alternatives. Either should we go for expansion strategies, or in that either we should go for concentration or integration, diversification or internationalizations. So it is an exercising challenge of choosing from alternatives or from different options. Okay. Then choice is an important part for decision makings. Okay. Then strategic choice is an decision to select among the grand strategies which are considers the strategies which will help to best meet the enterprise objectives. This strategic choice is an decision to select among the various grand strategies. Okay, choice. Either we go for A strategies, B strategies, C strategies or D strategies. Or either we should look for A and B both or C and D strategies. Okay, decision among from this all alternative strategies. Okay, which will help to achieve organizational objectives in a great way. Then process of strategic choices. The process of strategic choice is essentially a decision making process. The decision making process consists setting up some objectives, generating some alternative strategies and choosing one or more alternative strategies which will help to achieve the organizational objective in a great way. Okay. Then in simply the strategic choice is an process of decision makings. Okay, which consists the steps like strategy, setting objectives, generating some alternatives, choosing one or more alternatives within the your all options. Okay. Then second one, for making a choice from among the alternatives, decision maker has to set a certain criteria on which to accept or reject alternatives. But before defining or before choosing any strategies, organization has to set some criteria or factors are set. They have to set some objective. Should suppose organization want to increase its profit. For that purpose, organization have different strategies like expansion strategies. Okay, they can go for concentration, internationalizations, or integrations, or diversification strategies. Okay, so these are the some factors. Organization want to is profits. Okay, or organization have only 1,000 number of human resources. These are the criteria for selecting or for choosing the strategies. Okay, these criteria are selection factors. Okay, on the basis of this criteria or selection factors, organization has to select the strategies. Then the strategic choice process consists 4 steps, which are focusing on alternative strategies, then analyzing strategic alternatives, evaluating strategic alternatives, and choosing from among the strategic alternatives. Okay, so we'll go one by one. First one, focusing on strategic alternatives. Okay, now in this, organization is just focusing on what are the different options that organizations can go for it. Okay, the aim of focusing a few strategies alternatives is to narrow down the choice of manageable number of feasible strategies. Or in this, suppose with an organizations have different strategies like concentrations, then diversifications, integrations, and internationalizations. Okay, so within these strategies, organization has to focus few strategies. Okay, which strategies can be adopted. Okay, then on other hand, decision maker would in practice or in limit the choice to few alternatives. Okay, then focusing on alternative could be done by visualizing the future state and working backwards. Okay, by focusing on visualizing on future states or future position, or working on some backgrounds, or working on or testing the products before entering into the markets. Then analyzing the strategic alternatives. Okay, again this one, again we are going to filter the strategies in this analyzing the strategies. Okay, in focusing strategies we have find that we have this much of strategies, but within this under this second steps we are going to choose only those strategies which good give good result to the companies. Okay, this is again narrow down the process. Then narrow down the strategies choice leads to a few feasible strategies of alternatives. That alternatives have subject to the through the analysis. Okay, those strategies we have feasibles, or those strategies we can apply. Okay, then such as analysis is really on certain factors analysis, certain selection factors that they determines the criteria on the basis of which the evaluations of strategies and alternatives can be take place. In this, we are considering some selection factors, or so we are considering some objective factors, or those factors which are affecting on your strategy or on your business. Okay, then third steps, that is evaluating the strategic alternatives. Okay, in first one, focusing strategies, we have find the various strategies which we can applied. Okay, then in second steps we have again the filter strategies within that focus strategies which would can feasibly or company can adopt. Okay, now in third one, evaluating strategies, selection factors criteria on the basis of which the final choice of strategies has to be made. Okay, then narrowing the choices lead to few alternatives, each one of which has to be evaluated for capability to help the organizations to achieve its objectives. Okay, then in this organization again try to finding the strategies which will good used or which will helps to achieve the objective of your organizations. Okay, which consists of 4 steps: consistency, or before the selecting strategies we are considering some test like consistency, how consistently the strategies will work, then common sense response to the environments. Means if there is a sudden change in environments or sudden shifting in the factors, how will this strategy will react? Then how advantageously or how what kind of advantages will these strategies will offer to the companies? Then feasibilities of your strategies. Okay, feasibility like economic feasibilities, then environmental feasibilities, marketing feasibilities, and other things. Okay, then 4 steps: choosing among the strategies alternatives. The final steps is an making of strategies is an one or more strategies have to be chosen for implementations. Okay, then a blueprint has to be made that will describe the strategies, means what kind of strategies and under which conditions we are going to practice. Okay, the blueprint is an strategic plans for implementing your strategies. Okay, so this is about the process of strategic choices. Okay, now this is for only today's session. Now, what we learn today? In today's session, we have seen about what is strategic choice. Strategic choice is an process of decision to select among the grand strategies, which will give or which will helps to achieve the objective of your organizations. Okay, then it is a decision making process for deciding which one strategy is an good or which one strategy is an bad one. Okay, then it consists 4 steps. Okay, like focusing on strategic alternatives and analyzing, then evaluating and choosing. Okay, consider this funnel. Okay, now in first steps we have various strategies. We have expansion strategies, under that concentration strategies, integration strategies, then diversification strategies in these first steps. But then in second step we have, after analyzing focusing on analyzing the strategies, in that we have only feasible this concentration and integration strategies. Okay, now company will evaluate with these 2 strategies. Okay, for concentration, what kind of concentrations? Either go for market development or market penetration or product development, or under integration either for this backward or forward or horizontal integration. Okay, now within this company will be evaluate this forward integrations and this one market development is unfeasible for us. Okay, so company will choose with these tools. Okay, now within this finally company will choose among which are too much feasible or too much acceptable. Within this company is only acceptable this market developments. So company will go for market development choice. This is an strategic choice making process. This is about the all today's sessions. I hope you have understand. Thank you.